Hi! As you can see, I have a bookshelf, and I am also trying to post on YouTube, which clearly I haven't been very good at ever since I got YouTube. Weird how that works. Anyway, my reading goal is almost complete for the year. I had a goal to read 40 books, and I have so far read 34 books. No. Yes, 34 books. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some books that I want to read to finish off the goal. First up, we have Apprentice to the Villain, which is a book that I am almost halfway through. I've been reading this since late September. Tried to read it all throughout October. And life events, I couldn't really, get too much into it. However, things have calmed down quite a bit now, so I've been able to get more into it. This is a book that I have to finish. Read the first book, loved it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this book. I had it as a library book before, but I couldn't finish it, and so my boyfriend bought me this book. He was going to buy it for me for Christmas. So it's an early Christmas present. Therefore, I can continue to read it. Next is Uglies. Unlike the cover, the movie was not ugly, so I decided that I wanted to give it a try, reading the series a try. So this is going, I got this from Barnes & Noble not too long ago. I'm gonna give this one a read this year. Seraphina and the Black Cloak is a book that I have read, I don't know how many times I've read this. As you can see, with the cracked spine and the rounded pages, and it's a little yellowed compared to a brand new book. This is the first book of a series. This is one of those books that is like a childhood book for me. I've decided I wanted to read the series. I've read the first book. I have read the second book. At the time that I was reading these books, I didn't know that it was a to be continued series and that there would be more than 2 books. So I'm going to read this book this year, finishing off this year in my reading book goals so that I can read the whole series next year. Next up, we have The Wizard of Oz. I'm halfway through this book. I was reading it with somebody, but I'm no longer living with that somebody, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish the book all on my own. It is a exclusive edition, special edition, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it's just a book that I've got to finish, so I'm gonna finish it this year. Next we have Final, which is from the Caraval series. I have read Caraval, I have read Legendary, and now I'm on to Final, and I will have read the entire series, and then I can continue on to Once Upon a Broken Heart. I wouldn't mind reading Spectacular. That would be spectacular. Next we have Twilight, which is a book that I have started reading. I am not even through. I'm through the first couple of chapters, okay? Again, I started reading this book at a difficult time in this year, so reading, really do too much of it at that point, So now I'm excited to finish Twilight and add that to the finished Twilight, and then also read a bunch of books here. Read the rest of the series next year. Finally, last but not least, we have Six of Crows. I read this book last year, but I now have Crooked Kingdom, and I want to read Crooked Kingdom, but I want to know I want to understand what's going on before I read Crooked Kingdom. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be rereading Six of Crows so that I can read Crooked Kingdom next year and actually know what's going on. That is that for this video. It's about 7 books, which I need to read 6 by the end of 2024 in order to complete my reading goal. And that means I should be reading 3 books this month and in December. So, get reading.